Hey, baby. So, we are going to get into some of these super corny comments. People who seem to not know how to read and or they're just looking for something negative to say. And I'm also going to shout out a person who's been going hard on them negative comments because I appreciate the support and the love. Okay? So, stay tuned. So, I'm going to start this thing positive, okay? Because I'm going to go in on some of the other people. Anyway, so I'm going to start this thing positive. I am shouting out Anissa Watson, 4832. Baby, thank you so much for looking out on everything I love. Like, I really do appreciate it. I've seen you in the comments checking the people who either ain't reading and or are just looking for something to say. So I really do appreciate you. I am loving you. Thank you so much. Seriously. Okay, so this next comment is a negative one, and it was posted on my Dandruff Scratch, Wash Condition, and Crazy Reddit Story video, and the username is Sheila, whatever the hell else. It's a weird ass name. But she said, "You run your mouth and tell people to be respectful, just scratch." I'm confused because in my title, I clearly say Reddit stories, meaning I am going to read some Reddit stories that literally consist of me having to talk. Okay? Another thing, I'm pretty certain I don't know you, so don't tell me what I tell anybody. That's unless you watched my other videos where I am asking people to be respectful because that's what they should be. They should be respectful. Just like I'm respectful until you disrespect me. That's where the respect literally goes completely out the window, and I have literally no tolerance. And then you gonna say just scratch? Dog, who are you talking to? Just scratch? I'm not your pet. The other crazy thing about that is, I do not know where in any of that video I am being disrespectful. Literally, you make no sense, baby. You need to learn to read. And, just sit back, watch videos, and or say nothing at all. Because, again, you made no sense whatsoever. Alright, so I wouldn't say that this next comment's really negative, but it ain't like positive in my opinion. And it was on the Dandruff Scratch Whoosh Condition Crazy Reddit Story video. And the username is Stay the Same 709. And the comment was, "Why are you talking? Just make a scratch sound." The response to that, in the title, it clearly says Crazy Reddit Stories. And the sound that you would hear if I would leave the sound on is literally people talking everywhere. Literally, that's what you would hear. Or you would hear my son's phone or whatever. But I have 6 people in my house, sometimes 7. So yeah, you're definitely not going to hear no scratch sound, even though my son's head don't make no noise. But you wouldn't hear anything but people and dogs, literally. So forgive me for needing to turn the sound off and to have to either play music in the background or speak. Because again, you will hear nothing but people, TV, phone, and dogs. Literally, that's it. Okay, this one, I'm going to give you a positive one. It's on the scalp scratching, satisfying, flaky dandruff and hairstyle. Okay, it's Gloria Martin 6261. Thank you, girl, for always commenting positive stuff. I appreciate you. So thank you. All right, here's one where I'm confused. Okay. This is from Regina Wilson, 7971, and it's on my dandruff scalp scratching video. Like, it's the one I sped up at 6:10. Anyway, so her very first comment was, "Miss, I appreciate your technique." The second one was, "All it consists of is part scratch and comb out." The next one was, "Or you sound like it the way you're cursing." I'm confused if we're being positive or not, but as far as the high part, baby, I don't use NT drugs, okay? And I believe this is the video where I was describing and giving tips on what to do with the scratching scenario. So that's probably what she's talking about with the all it consists of part scratch come out. But as far as the are you high thing, I don't use drugs, but thank you for your concern. And if I'm not certain, I don't remember cursing that much in that video. But again, I appreciate you, girl. Okay, so we have another one from the Dandruff Scratch Wash Condition Crazy Reddit Story video. And it's from Edelyn Hankins, 1644. And she say, what are you talking about? What does this have to do with hair dandruff? It's crazy she said that, because could have swore I said Reddit stories inside the title. It wasn't clickbait. I could have swore that's what the title say. So that's what I'm talking about. Like, seriously. Common sense says, oh, the title says Reddit stories, so that's what she's doing in the background. That's common sense. But evidently, a lot of people don't have that. So, Anissa got on that ass. Yeah, Anissa, that's my girl. She said, read the title. It clearly describes the purpose of the video. Thanks again, girl. She's been getting on y'all asses, and I so appreciate it. Y'all have no idea. For the people who support, I greatly appreciate y'all. Y'all really do not understand. Y'all really don't. Y'all don't understand how much I really appreciate y'all. Seriously. But we have another one from the same exact video, okay? Same exact video. Lady's name is Loretta German, 4532. She says, nobody wants to hear this. Please stop putting your family business in the street. Jesus Christ. What did I say in the title? Reddit stories. Where in the title do I say, oh, this is my story? And if I chose to tell a story about my family business on my channel, baby, you better understand, I definitely will. My channel is meant to help people, literally, in every form of fashion, with whatever interest I have. Literally, that's what my channel's for, okay? So it makes no sense to me how you gonna tell me what to do on my channel, okay? If you didn't want to hear it, you could have muted the dang TV or the phone, whatever you're using. You could have turned it down and or muted it. You didn't have to listen to it. It makes no sense to me why you needed to comment that, especially when it has not, like, oh my Jesus, oh my Jesus. I swear to you, baby, I'm going to do what I want to do on my channel. If you don't like it, you can move on. Don't come for me when I read this next one, because it wasn't me who said it, okay? It wasn't me. I'm reading it exactly how it's written out. All right? Dana Stewart, 8709, said, what in the Sam hell do what you're talking about have to do with dandruff? It's so crazy because I did a video where I'm talking about nothing but dandruff. But in this video, I could have swore the title says Reddit stories. I could have swore. I literally could have sworn. I don't clickbait, y'all. I literally do what I say I'm going to do, okay? I literally do that. It's so crazy to me how it's not understood. It's really nuts to me. There's already a video on my channel of me talking about dandruff. So why would I do another one? The same. It just makes no sense. It makes no sense. It, honest to God, makes no sense. I don't get it, Dana. You seem to be very off. You're off because you can't read, evidently. Like, you evidently cannot read. So don't comment on something. Like, you evidently just don't understand. Like, that's what I'm going to leave it as. You just don't understand because you can't read or something. Anyway, the next one from the same video is from Levert Good 2595. He says, awesome video. Thank you and your client for sharing. Thanks for combing the dandruff from the hair after each scratch. And you so welcome. You are so welcome, Levert. Thank you so much for watching my video. Thank you for supporting. I really appreciate it. I truly do, wholeheartedly, from all my supporters, I want y'all to understand, I appreciate y'all wholeheartedly with every ounce of love that I have in me. I swear to you, I appreciate y'all so much. Like, y'all have no idea. Like, no idea. Like, the journey I took to do this, like, I had to build up a lot of nerve to even come on here telling my stories, because I want to help other people. Like, I'm not doing this just because. Like, it's literally to help people in any way, form, or fashion, whatever interest I have that I have experience on, I could speak on. And that's the reason why I'm doing these videos as well. So, again, thank y'all so much, every supporter. And thank you, Levert, for that awesome comment. I appreciate you. You have no idea. But from the same video, we have another nice comment, and it's from Nancy Diaz 9210. Girl, I appreciate you. She said, great job. I appreciate you, Gil. Okay, so, like, this is actually for multiple videos. I really do have to say again, like, for real, I have to give my props to Anicia Wants It. I so appreciate you so much. You have no idea, girl. Like, you really don't. I seen your name in multiple videos, like, through the comments, checking people, because evidently they ain't reading or what it is. But you, I swear to you, like, I appreciate that type of support, man. Y'all, I swear to you, you don't know the journey. You don't. So I really appreciate people like you, girl. Like, I really, 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 really do. I can't thank you enough. I really cannot. Now we got another negative from Deb Sam 77. She said, what are you talking about? I came here to relax and not to hear childish drama. Girl, you clicked on the video that said Reddit stories. I didn't put it on there for clickbait, so make your comment make sense. The math ain't mathin', baby. I don't understand what you're talking about. But Miracle Sane 2228 came in and checked her and said, did you not read the title? Yes, Miracle, thank you. Because for real, did she seriously not read the title? I don't understand. Alright, so this one's not necessarily negative. It's from Maya 680, and she said, what's going on? Good scratch, but I'm lost. I'm going to first say thank you to the good scratch part. And the stories, like the Reddit stories, the easy way I could explain it was, I wasn't feeling well when I was doing that voiceover, and the way I read them did come off extremely dry. For real, for real, for real. They could have been a little better, but I was lost with, I think, like 2 of those stories where I was like, what are they talking about? But yeah, I understand why you lost, girl. I do. Now this Rochelle person said, lady, people watch these types of videos because it relaxes them. Listening to the stories and problems defeats the purpose of even watching this video. Baby, there's a mute button. There's mute. That's crazy, right? I know. I was like so shocked. I was so shocked. Another thing, you could have literally just went to another video. That is so simple to do. Okay? Like, people like all types of different things. Some people do enjoy watching videos that has stories behind them for scratching videos. I know what the hell I like. And actually, me watching Dandruff videos, which I really don't, I like scratching, but I watch movies as I'm doing it. So everybody has their own preference. If what I'm doing is not your preference, you literally can move on. Simple as that. Like, I'm not even being an asshole. I'm literally just keeping it all the way real with you. You could have muted it and or moved on. That's it. It literally says Reddit stories in the title for the, I swear I feel like I said this 1,000 times during this dang video. But you literally seen the title unless you just close your eyes and click the video. This comment's not necessarily negative. It's from my 680 again, and she says, "Is this a true story or what? Either way, it's none of my business." Girl, I was cracking up when you put "either way, it's none of my business." I ain't gonna lie to you. It remind me of a show I cannot think. If y'all know what I'm talking about, comment down below, because I cannot remember exactly where it came from. But there was a show that a woman used to always be like, "Well, it's none of my business," but she would gossip about everything. Yeah, that's why I was laughing real hard at that. But I don't know if it's true either, because like they'll say their little stories is true, but not all of them true for real. You know, people be lying and making up stuff, but supposedly those are true stories. I'm hoping they really are, because I don't like lying to no one. So yeah, that's what that is, girl. What gave me the idea to do this video was actually one comment. It was this one comment, and their username is Common Sense Maker 5195. They say, "How can people not have the common sense to take a full-size black rat tail comb that she literally has in her hands and scratch up the flakes? The eyebrow comb is useless. It's too small. The teeth are too short to get underneath the hair and scale the scalp. The barber comb's teeth are short and uneven. For God's sake, I don't understand the ignorance." Your username, sir, should not be Common Sense Maker. It should not. I'm going to tell you why. The so-called eyebrow comb that you speak of, you evidently are ignorant, because that's not what it is, goofy. It's a baby hairbrush, okay? I'm gonna say it one more time for you, for the people in the back. Baby hairbrush, all right? It has the brush on the front, the comb on the back. The comb on the back is to help maneuver the hair to however you want it. You could swoop it, you could twirl it, curl it, whatever. It's whatever you want to do with it, okay? The brush lays the hair down in the front. You know, like, listen, oh God, like I literally am stumbling over words because this one frustrated me so bad. This was the one comment that had me like, what? Like, what? Are you serious? And you had the nerve to put your name as Common Sense Maker. Jesus Christ. See, if you were so smart, you would understand why I didn't use the rat tail comb to pull the flakes off the scalp, goofy. Evidently, that comb cannot scratch the scalp good enough to even grip a goddamn flake. That being first. Secondly, this quote-unquote eyebrow comb you speak of, which aka is actually a baby hairbrush. Anyway, the teeth on that are not as short as you're trying to make them out to be. Plus, they are sharper on the tips, so they're very good at scaling the scalp, as you call it. I part his hair very fine. That way I can actually get in between all of his hair. You make no sense. So change your name. Like, literally. And it was to the point where my daughter actually got on her, and she had commented back on that, because it had her like, what? She says, "Hi, quote unquote, Common Sense Maker 5195. Firstly, change your username because you make absolutely no sense. This woman right here went to cosmetology school, so trust me, she knows what she's doing. Clearly, it seems you haven't even went to grade school, because this is embarrassing for you. Oh no, wait, I'm sorry. This is embarrassing for you, babes. Watch the video and keep your comments to yourself, or don't watch it at all. Thanks." That had me laugh, because, like, honestly, the people that want to call someone ignorant are normally the ignorant ones. Now, this next comment, I'm actually not mad at it. Like, literally, it's not, I wouldn't say negative, nor would I say it's positive. It's like one of them comments that you would actually discuss amongst people. Like, it would be like a discussion starter. It's from K True 942. And they say, the ignorance in the hairstyling industry is shocking. Why would a beautician look at a head full of hair of dandruff, then go pick up an inch eyebrow comb to scratch the scalp? Why would a beautician pick up a lice comb designed to capture, destroy, remove bugs, and then run it through their client's hair and scalp? Because no research is done. Black women don't have hair today because they're willing to put everything and anything in it. And it's crazy because that is absolutely positively true. It really is true. A lot of people don't have any knowledge about dandruff, but honestly, I'm pretty knowledgeable with my son's hair, and I know that well, a lot of people don't realize, like, dandruff is actually a condition, and it could be a multitude of conditions. Like, it could even be something you eating, it could be something you're not eating. Like, it's all types of different things. But K True, like, that's really real. Like, I appreciate that comment, and a lot of people really need to read that, because there is a lot of ignorance in the hairstyling industry. Seriously. Now, another person named Justice 1763 left me some motherly type advice, and I appreciate that so much. You have no idea. But she said, positive vibes your way from NYC. Feel better. Take elderberry chewables daily or elderberry tea. Pine needle tea is 100%. Beautiful hair, great scratch. Put some Vicks on the soles of your feet with white socks before bedtime. Nail Med nasal spray. I don't know what Alba's products works wonders. I had COVID 3 times. Not saying that's what you had. And I said, thank you for the tips. And I truly do appreciate you, girl. I really do. I really do. I was actually coming out of not feeling well when I got that comment, and I wish I seen it earlier, because baby, I was down. I was down for the count. I really was. And thank you so much on the comment on the here. But then, guys, we have someone comment inside of that comment, which is crazy to me. Crazy. This Donna Rega 1249 said, all over the place with the scratch, hair needs to be parted and scalp scratched methodically. It's crazy that you said that, because I was sitting, I looked at the picture like, does she understand this hair type at all? I ain't trying to be, I swear I ain't trying to be funny. I ain't trying to be funny. I just honestly looked at the picture and was like, I'm so confused. And I looked at the video again. That literally made me look at the video again and be like, yo, that's crazy. That she's really acting like I didn't part my son's head off. Crazy, too. I mean, I literally gave cosmetology parting on that. Like, I took it back to school type parting on that video. Like, literally. So it was crazy to me. Like, everybody's entitled to their opinion, but, like, the point of the dang video was to show the dandruff in specific parts, because I literally was throwing bonus clips in there. It wasn't like I was able to work the video out the way I really wanted to work it out, but I did work it out. Get what I'm saying? So, I don't know. That, I was like, wow, okay. Like, under that comment of all comments, you couldn't just put that in a regular comment. Like, that was some motherly advice type thing, like, from Justice. But you put that don't make no sense. I don't know. Whatever. Alright, so now we got one from Orlean Scott. She says, are you okay? What are you talking about? You are saying your puzzle in that poor girl ears. You have no thought or respect. And guys, I read it exactly how it's written, so do not come for me, okay? Anyway, Arlene, I'm not saying no puzzle and no girls' ears, because that's something you made up in your own head. Because that's a boy sitting in that chair. On top of the fact that I did a voiceover. And if I wasn't doing a voiceover, my son wouldn't have mind me talking about those Reddit stories. So, and then, how did you take away that I have no thought or respect from a Dandruff video? Where did you get that from? And then you said, what am I talking about? I swear I wrote it clear in the title. I'm talking about Reddit stories. So, you seem a little off too. You asked me if I'm okay, like I ain't clearly say I ain't feel well. But okay. Now I have a positive one. It's from Nikki the Broad, and she says, thank you for clearing the scalp. No problem, baby. And then I have another one from Visca 1899. She says, these combs are good. Thank you. I say you're welcome, babes. I have one from Chanita Lee 4802, and she says, I always turn the volume down on the talking ones. I'm trying to rest. Girl, I feel you. And see, that's what people need to take advice from you. Like, if they don't want to hear the talking, just turn it down. Like, Jesus, it's not that hard. So please, girl, give them other people advice. Yo, I'm doing these comments across like most of, like, I guess you would say all of the Dandruff videos. And child, I'm just realizing, Gloria Merton, you've been going in on all them videos. Thank you, baby. You've been leaving me all types of messages. I don't know why I'm just now seeing a lot of the comments. And like literally, she been going in since my very first one. So thank you, Gail. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. But I have another positive comment from Sandra Mesa 1644. She says, beautiful flakes, beautiful model. When you get a row of flakes, can you section out the hair and lift them up using a tight, thin black comb? Instead of tossing another section onto it, you will get there, I'm sure. You already pushing the line of flakes out further. Thanks. Yes, ma'ams. Listen. Sandra gets it, okay? She's seen that the comb ain't thin enough, like the black comb not thin enough to pull the flakes down. So she gets it. She said use a fine black comb. Mr. Goober common sense maker, sir, person, obviously, doesn't get it. Sandra, thank you, girl. Yes. I've been trying to find all types of real fine tooth rat tail combs. I swear it's like really hard. I don't know why, but I did get some recently that's a little finer, so hopefully you enjoyed that. But yeah, thank you, girl. Thank you very much. And that was on the Dandruff Scratch 7-day checkup one. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't know why I ain't said that. But then I have another one from that video. Kelly Wells 1982 says beautiful hair with the heart emoji. And thank you so very much. I will definitely let him know. He probably seen these comments. So y'all, thank y'all for them comments. Like, I'm sure he appreciates it like a lot. Judy Costin 2194 said, you're doing a good job. You just need better lighting and use clips. So when I'm editing the videos, there's times where I do take out the part where I'm clipping their hair off, because like I be feeling like the video is long already and I try to cut down on time. But I guess I'll start showing that a little more. As far as lighting's concerned, y'all, I am literally wrapped around in 4 lights. I don't know what more I can do with the lighting. I'm literally wrapped in 4 lights when I do these videos, so I'm not sure where I could go with that. Okay, so from this point, I'm going to leave it at the 25 commenters. Like, I'm going to have to add all those people, so that'll take me forever. So I guess from this point on, I'm going to just give y'all a Emma the Asshole Reddit story. And I just read a little bit of it, and y'all, I'm already pissed. So, yeah, I'm about to get into that. Emma the a-hole for refusing to be my brother's groomsman and refusing to go to his wedding because of what his best man did to my wife. 33 male here. I'm hurt by the situation and feel betrayed by my own brother. I have an older brother named Stefan, 35 male, a younger brother named Mike, 30 male. My mom's best friend from med school has a son named Adam, 35 male, who basically was our fourth brother growing up. I went pretty much every weekend at each other's homes, went on vacations together, and celebrated holidays together. When I was younger, I looked up to Adam and loved hanging out with him. He was a good friend, and I have so many wonderful memories with him from childhood. My feelings toward him started to change when I was a junior in high school. A good friend of mine told me that Adam was aggressive towards her. He was always hugging her and rubbing her shoulders without asking, and once tried to pressure her into sleeping with him after she said no. At the time, I didn't think Adam meant to come across that way, but I started to notice more and more concerning behavior on his part. When we was 19 in college, he slept with a freshman at our high school. He told everyone that he thought she was 16, which is the legal age of consent. But I still didn't understand why he'd sleep with a high school student after he graduated. I ended up going to the same college as Adam and my older brother Stefan and played college baseball with both of them. Adam was liked on the team, but had a reputation for being aggressive with women. He also made a lot of jokes that I didn't find funny. Once, at a party, he told me I could lose my virginity by finding the drunkest freshman and taking her upstairs. I started liking and respecting him less and less the more he made these jokes and the more I saw him behave while we were in college. I met my wife Erin, 32 female, my sophomore year, and we hit it off right away. She never liked Adam. She told me she didn't trust him because of some of the things she heard from the other girls on her cross country team. I distanced myself from him because of this and many other things. He always accused me of choosing a girl over him. Stefan continued to be best friends with Adam and never liked Erin, in part because he thinks she turned me against our childhood friend. I've explained to Stefan a million times that it was Adam's behavior that made me pull away and that I didn't want to be friends with someone who makes other people feel uncomfortable. But Stefan always defends Adam by saying things like it's just his humor and he's misunderstood. My wife ran cross country when we were in college and was very petite because of how much she ran. I also think that she had an eating disorder at the time and was very restrictive on her diet when we graduated from college, Erin got to what I think is a healthier weight for her. She's still active and in great shape, but no longer a twig. The biggest change was actually her breasts. They'd always been large proportional to the rest of her body, but now they're noticeably larger. Shortly after we got married, Adam approached Erin during a family holiday and asked how much she paid for her boobs. She said they were natural, and he started laughing and said she had a figure of a teenage boy in college. Erin told me about this interaction, and when I asked Adam about it, he insisted he was joking and it was still in good fun. Fucking no. I told him to stop making comments about my wife's body, and Adam accused me of being sensitive. He continued to make comments about my wife's breasts every time we saw him. I would have knocked him out. Such as calling them a work of art. and asking if he could take a picture of them for his future wife's plastic surgeon. What? Erin always just rolled her eyes, ignored him, and begged me to do the same. She thinks Adam is an idiot and doesn't think it's worth it to argue with that guy. No. Mm-mm. Since I pretty much only had to see him once or twice a year at the time, I agreed to do what my wife wanted. 3 years ago, when Erin was 7 months pregnant with our daughter, my family celebrated Christmas with Adam's family. I was speaking with one of my cousins when Erin came up to me in tears and asked to speak with me. She told me that Adam, who was belligerent and drunk, followed her into the bathroom. He shoved her against the wall and squeezed her breast hard to see if it's real. He wouldn't let go of her until Erin kneed him in the nuts. When I heard what happened, I punched Adam in the face, told him he's no longer near my wife, and left with Erin. The good news is my parents and my brother Mike all supported Erin and agreed that they no longer wanted anything to do with Adam. To be honest, no one in the family really liked or respected the guy, but they tolerated him because his parents actually are wonderful people and were like second parents to me before all of this happened. My parents both apologized to Erin and feel guilty that she was hurt at our family Christmas and promised her that she'd no longer have to see Adam again. The only person who is still, oh my God, he still has a relationship with him. Wow. A few days later, after the Christmas party, Stefan called and told me that Adam felt horribly about what happened. Stefan said Adam was drunk, meant it as a joke, and never meant to hurt Erin. I told Stefan that Adam sexually assaulted my pregnant wife. Stefan said I was dramatic to call it sexual assault since he didn't touch her under her clothes or escalate things beyond filling her boob. I told Stefan he sounded like a moron and that Adam wasn't allowed near my wife. This has hurt my relationship with Stefan, and I don't feel close to him, both because he stood up for someone who hurt my wife and his sister-in-law, and also because I don't understand why anyone would be friends with Adam. We're still civil to each other at family events, but I don't think we'll ever be friends again. Stefan got engaged over the weekend and called to invite me to be one of his groomsmen. I think he did this out of obligation more than anything else. He also asked if my daughter, she's almost 3, would be a flyer girl. I said yes, but then Stefan told me that Adam was going to be his best man. I was shocked, and I honestly not too surprised. I told my brother that I don't want my wife or my daughter anywhere near Adam. I also said that if Adam could do something like that to Erin, he could do the same thing to his fiancée Julia too. Stefan accused me of holding a grudge over a dumb drunk mistake Adam made, and also accused me of being jealous that he and Adam are still close as brothers, and I don't have a close bond with either of them. I told Stefan that he should keep Adam as his best man, and that I wouldn't be a groomsman and my family wouldn't be at the wedding. Stefan was furious, to say the least. Mike also declined to be a groomsman because he also hates Adam and doesn't understand how Stefan could be close to someone who did that to Erin. My parents asked Stefan how he could choose Adam over me and his sister-in-law and asked him to reconsider having him as the best man, but Stefan insists that's what he wants. He told my parents and our other brother that Erin drew a wedge between me and Adam, and now she's tearing our family apart. Luckily, everyone but Stefan loves Erin, and no one else thinks she's in the wrong. Long story short, my mom is desperate to keep our family together. She told me she disagreed with Stefan inviting Adam to the wedding at all, let alone his best man, but asked if I'd consider going to the wedding but not being a groomsman. I told her I didn't want my wife and daughter around Adam. She said she understood, but said our family could with Aaron and our child and watch them the whole time. I said I didn't want to expose her to the man who assaulted her, even if there's no physical danger. My mom says she understands, but asked if I'd consider attending for the sake of the family. She basically thinks I'll never have a relationship with my brother again if I miss it. Hell, I wouldn't go either. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a big thumbs up, comment, like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. That way you're notified every time I drop a new video. And yes, I do mean every time. Thank you for watching. Catch you in the next one. Deuces.